Chanel's 23S Spring Summer collection has been out since March 9th. I haven't had a chance to go into the store until now. Here I am in the Rue Cambon flagship store in Paris, and my overall impression is that while they have some new pieces from the 23S collection, they also have quite a few items from the 23P collection on display, especially for the handbags. My feeling is that they don't really like to distinguish their Spring-Summer pre-collection 23P from their Spring-Summer main collection 23S too clearly. They sort of see the two as their Spring-Summer collection. In the 23S collection, there were a few bags that I thought were good buys, but I didn't get to see in person in the store, so I'm showing you here. So this one is a single flap bag that's in between the size of a mini rectangular and a small classic flap bag. They also come in black. And I thought these were great buys because if you like the style of the classic flap but don't want to drop $10,000 or euros to buy one, this would be a good starter because it gives you a pretty good size and the style is not too different from the classic flap. And I also like the more elegant top handles from this season. There is also a larger size that's in between the medium and jumbo classic flap sizes, and it retails for 6,050 euros. They also have this mini rectangular with the new Chanel chain, which some people really like because it allows you to adjust the chain length without the heavy Pearl Crush balls from the Pearl Crush seasons. Though personally, I might prefer the classic Chanel chains with the leather interwoven just because they look so much more classic Chanel, and I love Chanel bags for their gourmets, which these do not have. Though these look really pretty as well. This is the highly sought after camel cutter in the Spring Summer collection, though I think this is from 23P and not 23S. Though it must have arrived pretty late in the collection because I didn't see it earlier in the store. This color does come in caviar, and they had quite a few seasonal items in this specific color. In person, it's a very gorgeous color. It's like a brownish tan kind of tone, and it's very similar to the highly coveted Chanel caramel colors from 21P and 22S. I like how this bag feels very sturdy because of the caviar leather, and the chain itself is also a tiny little bit thicker than the usual mini bag chains. I really like this one as well, but it does not come in caviar, only lambskin. But it feels very comfortable on the shoulders. And I believe the price was around 5,100 euros. I think this one right here is a very refreshing color for spring summer, and I love the new metal detailing on the top handle. The color of the brush gold is also super appropriate for this color. The pink trendy CC here is from this 23S collection, and it retails for 75.50 euros. The white vanity case here retails for 5,300 euros, and I believe it's from the 23P collection. It's in the shiny calfskin, and it did look quite plasticky on this vanity case. I don't know if it's just this one from this season or if it's the case for all the shiny calfskin leathers out there. For those of you looking for the Chanel reissues, especially the mini, they do have a darker pink that's sort of like a cherry pink for this season. Other than the lovely camel color that I showed earlier, this light yellow color is clearly the winner for me. It's just so summer and spring fresh. I love the light yellow color and the jeweled chain. It's a very beautiful decorated chain. It's sort of like wearing a long chain necklace. And even though you can't really adjust the length, it's not like a pearl crush, but the length itself, it makes it already a perfect crossbody bag. Some eye candies from the cruise collection. I believe these colors are just beautiful. I also tried on some classic flaps because as you guys know, I am trying to hunt down a perfect medium caviar with silver hardware. So one thing that I noticed was that the Paris stores have started to show these classic flaps in the private room, sort of like in MS. When I kind of asked the essay about it, they kind of diverted away from the MS talk. They didn't want to sound like they are trying to copy MS, but it feels very much like they are trying to make these classic flaps a lot less accessible. The essay I was talking to really reinforced the point that Chanel has taken steps recently to rein in their quality control, especially for the classic flaps. And it is true that this batch of classic flaps that I saw in the store are a lot better in quality than the batch of classic flaps I saw earlier this year in New York. Though I don't know if this is a coincidence, I hope not.